Hey guys. Okay, this is an update. Lots of drama. And this is an update on what happened since my last video where I got in trouble. Whatever, I don't know. You have to check. But this is an update of everything that happened in the last 2 weeks or so. A lot of it happened just a couple days, like today, this morning, yesterday, and the day before. So there's a lot. I got 2 pages I've written down of everything that happened. And what this is, just to let you know, in case you just got to this channel, is this is all in the spirit world. This is all in the spirit world. Why I'm there. You have to go back and watch the other videos because I can't explain it again. So this is what's going on. So, it's going to be a long video. There's a lot that happened, but it's my life in the spirit world. I'm there, I do this stuff. Okay, so, after the last drama that happened, everything was good for a week. I was doing my thing. Christ was healing me, taking care of me spiritually, whatever. Then Christ decided, I don't know why, Christ decided to take Julie, my daughter, who's in the spirit world. I got 2 daughters, Julie, Angela, and my wife, Sarah. They're in the spirit world with Christ, with me for the past 9 years. He took Julie when I go to bed at night, okay? Now, I thought this was like a new Christ, but I'm starting to have my doubts. He takes Julie, hooks her up into me, puts her into me when I go to sleep. I don't know she's into me because she's just so normal, right? And I fall asleep and have my normal night. Just normal, whatever, dream about whatever, I don't know. I don't remember any of the dreams, but what I remember is when I wake up, Julie's there, and she's real quiet, right? She don't say nothing. She's just watching my dream. So she's there watching my dream while I'm dreaming. Well, one time I ended up fighting, and she got all excited, and I woke up, and I'm listening, and all of a sudden she starts screaming, and she takes out, she goes, oh no, oh no, oh no, and she takes out running, right? And I knew she was watching my dream. And so I confronted JC, and I said, what the hell's going on? And he goes, oh, I put Julie in there for the last week in your dreams. And this is the first time I caught her in my dreams, but she's been doing this for a week or more. And I didn't really care, I got worse things to worry about. And my daughter, she's like 6 years old, 5 or 6. And she gets experience with all the interactions within the meat bag, me, and the dream space and all that. So she's all on board. She likes that. And I can see it. I can understand it. She don't interfere. She just sits there and watches my dream. Then she reports back to JC what she saw and heard and stuff like that. So that's all fine. A couple more days go by. She's still in there, and I wake up and I hear her all excited and screaming and yelling, and that drives me nuts. And then I confront JC again. I say, I don't like this, and this is not turning out to be too good. Where she's watching my dreams, because I have some pretty heavy dreams. I mean, heavy dreams. And he's like, oh, it's okay, I got another idea anyway. So, next morning, or whatever, I go to sleep the next night. I wake up 2 hours later, and all I see is hands all over my head. And there's two people putting a device on my head. And what the hell are you doing, right? And they cut my skins, and they put it under the skin. This device, it goes around your head like that, from the back, not the front, in the back, here. And I know they're after my secrets, right? My subconscious or whatever. JC's, we're putting in a device so we can watch your dreams. And I'm like, so you can watch my dreams? And he goes, yeah. So he puts one device in, then he puts another device in, and I'm awake, I'm watching him do this. I'm like on an operating table, and he's doing this. And he puts in another device, and I go, what the hell is this? And he goes, this is so we can hear the conversation. So they just put basically, they stuck, what the hell are them things called? GoPro in my head. It was two devices, but they stuck them together. And now they can watch my dreams. So, this is what he wants. This is what he wants. So, it hurt like hell. They put it in wrong. The two clamps that are supposed to come here at the side were bent in. And so I got these two things going, Argh! And so I took them and bent them out, right? And then what Christ did was he squeezed it so it was tighter and not pointing into my head because it hurt like hell. Anyway, I'm like, okay, whatever turns you on. You know, I don't like it. I bitch, you know, whatever. There's nothing you can do. And I've had it so many times, it don't even matter. I've had it worse, a lot worse. So anyway, after a day or two of him watching my dreams, I'm getting annoyed because this thing is starting to screw me up in different ways. I don't know. I just don't feel normal with it on. Or not normal, but it's altering me somehow. And it's pissing me off. Christ, he takes out most of them. The recorder or whatever, he does something, but he leaves it in. He takes it out, and then he puts it back in when I'm not awake. Consciously awake. Okay? So I can be dreaming. He sneaks up and goes, puts it on, right? That's what he does. I don't know the difference because I'm dreaming and my ego is dreaming. Now, I don't always see it. When I wake up from a dream, here it is. Everybody's standing around me. I'm in St Lucian. They put these things in my head. So I gotta read. So for the next week or so, next few days, I'm totally in St Lucian. I mean, I lay down to go to sleep, and I see my kids, my wife, the dog. We got a dog. The dog, I see Jesus. They're all yelling and screaming, and over, and it builds, and they're telling me what they're doing and everything, and I'm still creating vehicles. Actually, I got this guy came to cool Jesus that works with me, and he got a Camaro. He bought a Camaro because he liked it. Then he realized I make trucks, and he owned a transport company, so he bought 3 initially, and 3 Peterbilt trucks, and they're like 100,000 a piece, right? It's cheaper in St. Lucian, I guess. So anyway, I had to make these off the internet, these trucks, and I made 3 for him: a red one, a blue one, and I think a black one. No, green. He wanted a green, so I made him a green one. Perfect, just beautiful. I'll show you the website. I'll show you the video of the truck I made, but later. So I made those trucks. I made 2 each. So we got 4 trucks. JC kept one, a black one. And JC, my buddy, he leases them out. Lease to own or just leases them. And we get 40 grand a month from leasing out these big rigs, right? And so that's good. And we need more. Because he wants to lease it and we make money. Plus we still own the trucks, right? And I'm pumping them out as fast as I can. And it takes me about an hour and a half to make a truck off the internet and meditation in the spirit world. Then I give it to JC. JC turns it in. And man, you would never tell the difference. Never know the difference between St. Lucian truck and a real truck. Never. It feels, it smells, it's all the little dials work. It's sick, man. Anyway, I can't do what JC does because I'm in the ego. But I have the information down here of what it looks like. So, as he's putting these things in my head, and the whole time for a week or so, I can hear the crazy Jesus that I just got away from. And I thought I got away from. I thought it was over. I thought it was over. He's still hunting me around. Remember, okay, in the last video, he punched me in the face so bad that he snuck up on me, came into my bedroom, and beat the shit out of my face when I was at school. I was at school and learning something about a job. And I'm in school for the job or whatever. And so when I was doing that, I went back into the illusion, which is the body. So my soul is out here seeing St Lucian. And when I don't talk, when I don't speak, I go back into my body and I seal up inside myself where I don't hear the spirit world and I don't see Jesus Christ and I don't see my kids and I don't see everyone, just a little bit in the morning. Well, now I'm right back in it. I'm right back because I started engaging with them again. So I'm right back into the drama where my soul is in the spirit world. And I'm seeing from my ego and reacting from my ego, which is I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to react from my ego because it's bad. Now, I'm pissed because I'm back. I'm not supposed to be back. I'm supposed to stay in the illusion, which is in my body. Suck down into my body where I don't see from here. That's the plan. JC is supposed to be helping me do that. But by him tinkering with my head and giving me all these problems, I have to go back and deal with it. So I'm back there dealing with it. And he says he needs my secrets. Now, the reason he needs my secrets is because they're teaching me how to be a Christ. Jesus Christ. Which means I'm going to be one of them. Where I already am one, but they need to know my secrets. In my subconscious. This is part of the program to be a Christ. Since I'm in my body, I have a subconscious, and I have to give them my subconscious. I don't know how to do that. So what they do is, they give me trauma dreams. They give me trauma, fights, and situation dreams where I react. And that reaction, that problem reaction, is the answer to, as the secret of how I react. And they get the information. And that's the secret. Which is why they put the recording devices in my head. To give me the dreams and watch me how I react to get the secret. I'm stumping them. They don't know how to do it, or they know how to do it. But I ain't giving them. And I'm like, the only reason, and they want to know why I get mad and aggressive and fight and do all that. It's called abusive. Why do you get so abusive? Why do you swear so much? We need to know. So there's other things they're digging too. And I'm like, I told you why. Because I'm dealing with your bullshit and I'm sick of it. And I forget that they're training me to be a Christ. But that's the program I'm in. Okay? There. But the ego don't like what they're doing to me. And so I react because it fucking hurts. And it hurts and it drives you nuts. All day, all night, walking down the street, doing your daily stuff, you go nuts. And it hurts. So, I'm totally in St Lucian now. I can see everything, do everything. It's fun, it's good. But when I try to go to bed at night, I can't sleep because it's so loud. I'm still doing drama. The kids are there, people are coming by, visiting, talking, and all this stuff. And I just lay there and watch it. And my wife sits there and stares at my fucking head. I can't sleep. So I have to do this. I asked, I can't sleep because the energy in my head of seeing everybody, being hooked up with Jesus. Jesus is right inside me. He's watching everything I do. So Jesus basically standing on my head with his energy totally in me. And everything, everybody, Jesus, Christ, the big one, is hooked up to, which is thousands of people. Okay? He hooked up to my kids, the other Jesus kids, his wife's kids, all the people that Jesus is hooked up to, which is hundreds. I hear it all in my head because I'm hooked up to Jesus now in his bubble. So Jesus, the singular guy that's standing on my head, he's in a bubble with his whole loving, compartmentalized family. They're all in this bubble, and he's hooked up to everybody. Everybody's hooked up to him. He could turn the noise on and off because he's in the spirit world. I can't. I hear everything. I hear his wife watching TV miles away, bitching about some game show. Totally irrelevant to my being, but here I am, listening to it. I'm like, Jesus, I can't sleep. And I'm swearing and cursing. And that's the way I do it. When my ego gets frustrated, I fucking swear and curse. It's the only thing I can do to get them to listen to what my problem is. So I'm like, release me. He goes, I can't release you. Because you'll go to sleep in the dream and you'll go down in the illusion and get in a fight. And there's people that want to kick your ass still. The crazy Jesus and his friends and his followers want to kick your ass. And I'm like, I'll take my fucking chances. Alright? Now, what the illusion is, St Lucian is here. The level. It's a level. Level 2 or 3, I can't remember. It's a level. The illusion runs way down in hell, all the way up into the light to God. But there's another illusion. There's a lot of illusions. These are all different levels and things you gotta prepare for. I'm standing here in St. Lucian, my soul. I can drop down into the illusion. So I go down in the illusion. Here. Now, when you're down here, around the earth, astral, at that level, around, I call it the earth, but it's actually this reality across the universe. There's a place you can go to, which is just below, but the more you go down, the thicker it gets, and it's an ocean. It's called the eternal ocean, or something like that. Eternal ocean. You go into the ocean, you bring the ocean inside your soul, and it heals you back to your original. It takes away, it heals you, and everything. You wouldn't even believe it. Anyway, I bring in the ocean into my head. I bring it into my body, and I just lay there in the ocean, floating. The noise goes away. The voices go away. It feels like you're in your mother's womb. Nice and cozy and happy. And that's where I go when Christ can't juice me. Now, when Christ juices me, he takes his hands, he sticks them in my back, and he pushes into Christ's energy, which is really thick and compassion and love and healing and all that. And he pushes the energy into my head, and it stops the noise and I fall asleep. He can't do that. So I said, well, I'm going to the ocean because I'm about to eat a bullet because it's so crazy in my head right now. So I go down to the ocean and I go to sleep. I wake up in the morning, go through my day, everything's fine. The next day, let's see, I don't want to miss nothing here. Yeah, the next day, when I start to go to bed, it's worse, okay? Today is even worse than the day before. I go, Christ, can you juice me? Now, if Christ juices me, I can stay in St. Lucian with my wife and kids, where they want me to stay. They want me to stay there. So Christ can hook up to me. He won't release me, because then I'll drift away and go, I'll go down in the illusion, down to the earth, astral, and I'll start playing with my cousins and start running around, throwing rocks and having a good time, getting laid. I'm not allowed to do that. So, Christ has to watch me to carry my ass back up here so I don't get in trouble. Remember, there's people that want to kick my ass. They can't kick my ass in St. Lucian. the crazy Christ did a while ago. He snuck up from underneath of me, came up into St. Lucian beside my bed, and beat the shit out of my face. That was his revenge for me cutting his head off. Or whatever, I was stabbing him in the face because he was stalking my daughter. And he was a Christ. He's not anymore because I'll get into it. So, that's what I got to do. Just to go to bed at night. Physical me talking to you right now, that's what I got to do to go to bed. I either have to, if it's noisy, get Christ to juice my head, or I go to the ocean. My only choice, he said he can't release me and he can't juice me. Why? The hell I don't know. I don't know. But I'm begging him to do it, but he won't do it. Which got me questioning his, you're supposed to be here watching me and you won't juice my head? I can't do it. I'm so crazy inside, I can't do it. For me to do it, to juice myself, and I can do that, it's not very good. It's not like Christ can do. I have to rub my hands together like this with Christ consciousness. Take Christ consciousness hands, rub them together, and the juice comes out. I am totally insane. Laying in bed, trying to get to sleep. So I tell Christ to release me. He does a little bit, but he has a little bit still in me of his focus in me. So I'm like, I'm going to the ocean to go to sleep. And plus, it helps the noise. It takes the noise away. Washes it all away. I don't know how, but I love it. And it's nice. The eternal ocean. If you can find a way to get there, man, do it. It's beautiful. Now, once you're in the ocean, the bad guys can't see you. So I'm told. I go down to the ocean. I'm going down. And I gotta tell you, okay, I'm gonna stop right there as I'm going down to the ocean. A week when everything was normal, I was thinking about protecting myself. You never know what happens, right? And because I was leaving. My ego perception was leaving St. Lucian, and I'm going back into myself. When I was at school, at work, in reality, I couldn't hear anything, couldn't see anything, didn't know what was going on, and it kind of fucking scary. And I got my face bashed in. Well, after I found out I got my face bashed in, I wanted my soul to have some protection. So I went to bed, and I was thinking, well, I need a shotgun or something, right? A knife. I got my knife. I got my knives, but I need some fucking scary, and stuff like that. And I go, well, shotguns are pretty fucking scary, right? You get one of those in your face, and you're gonna know it. And so I'm like, well, I gotta make a shotgun, right? I'm like, okay. So I'm laying there, and all of a sudden I see my innocence making a shotgun. Okay, and he makes the shotgun. I'm like, holy shit, it's real, man. I'm like pounding it, hitting it, smashing it. Like, I make trucks and cars, but this is even worse. I mean, this is solid. I'm like, damn. And it wasn't the exact same as the one I wanted, but it was beautiful, right? And it was solid as, I could use it as a hammer. I don't even have to have ammo for it. Anyway, so he showed me, and he goes, yeah, I make a shotgun. And I go, awesome. I'm like, wow. And I go, what about bullets? I mean, lead shot ain't gonna do much. It's just gonna make a bunch of holes in the guy I shoot. Okay, when in the spirit world, when you get shot, you get all the holes inside you. Millions of little holes from lead shot or whatever you're using for ammo. Or if you have a slug, it just leaves a big hole. And you bleed ectoplasm, or this energy plasma stuff. You bleed it out in the hospital, and it slowly heals. And you're back to normal in a fucking few hours. Okay? I'm going to prove this to you. Either this video or the next one. Well, this is long. It's already been a half an hour. I got 4 minutes left. But anyway, I gotta splice these videos together. So, So he makes me a gun. And then, all of a sudden, I'm looking at a table, and it has this plate on it with all these different compartments with like dusty stuff. And I go, what's this? And he goes, ammo. And I'm going, and each little compartment on this plate is the shotgun shell and a crystal and a bunch of dust. Or shards, like shards of crystal. Broken. You take a crystal and you smash it up into a million pieces and you get like a dusty gravel, and then you put it in a shotgun shell and you seal it, and you got that. And I go, oh, what's with the crystal? And he goes, oh, it's harder, it takes longer to heal, and the shards get caught inside the ethereal skins of the person you just shot. So all those shards have to come out, plus those shards are diffusing the energy because they're crystalline, and they're diffusing the energy all over the place. So it takes longer to heal because it's totally diffusing the energy. The healing energy is making the. And he goes, this is what they use in the spirit world when they come after you and shoot you. I'm like, are you kidding me? And he goes, no, these are all different kinds and they all do different things. And I'm like, wow. So he goes, start making shells and we'll color code them, and you can use them in the shotgun. And I'm like, well, I won't be using them, you will. And he goes, okay, whatever. He's showing me this is what they do, so this is what you got to do if you're going to get it. And not a lot of people in the spirit world have shotguns. They use knives and pokers and sticks and hockey sticks and baseball bats and crowbars, blunt objects, because they have to go get. Not a lot of people can create things in the spirit world like I can. Almost, and when they do, they don't know they're doing it, so they have a knife, or a poker, stuff like that. They can't, like Joe Schmo just can't go in the spirit world, make a shotgun full of fucking amethyst crystal shards. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. Me and my soul can do that. And I got a shotgun, man. Bang, bang. I gotta cut this video now and start again. Hold on. So, we make a shotgun. And we make some shells. I mean, I got 12 bullets, 12 shells, or something. And I'll show you the shotgun I made. I went online and looked at the shotgun I want. 12 gauge. It's kind of short, so you get the spread, so it spreads through his face and his chest. And the guy don't die, okay? Nobody dies. They suppose they do in some weird manner, but you shoot a guy, he goes away for 2 days, and then he's normal and back, and it's more fun. This is in the illusion, okay? Mostly. I'll get into that in a minute. I just want to show you this. So that's what I created. Me and my soul created off the internet. Now I create cars, trucks, and I sell them. I can create guns, but Jesus don't like that. But this is the one I got when I have to go to the illusion. So when I go to the illusion, which is down in the earth levels, or when I'm going to the ocean, they're waiting. They're waiting. They're probably underneath me right now waiting for me to make a mistake and go down. Okay? That's why I need Christ. Bubble. I go down to the ocean, they're waiting for me. So, the second day, my head's worse. Christ lets me go for the most part. And I'm going to the ocean to go to sleep, clear my head. But I gotta get to the ocean first. The higher you go, the lighter the ocean is. You don't even know you're in it. But the lower you go, when you come down to the physical, astral level of where we are on the earth, it's really thick and you get healed totally. Just beautiful. It's like it's Mother Earth's embryonic fluid, I guess, something like that. But it's constant. It's constant throughout the universe, our reality. This physical realm has this embryonic fluid from its birth in the astral plane. And you can go there and get healed. And it takes you back, it rearranges your thoughts, it rearranges your brain, it rearranges you back to the natural way of doing things. So if you're like a politician that's totally plastic and insane, you can go back constantly and it'll reinform from where you were when you were a child. It'll reinform your brain, and you'll start to be more innocent and back to creation, back to Godhead of what you're supposed to be, and not a plastic format freak. Anyway, I go there to get healed, because as soon as you bring that water into your skins and your head and your eyes and your nose and your brain, silence. And I got chainsaws in my head when I'm in St Lucian. Just saying. Physically, the energy, voices fucking drive you nuts. And that's why I don't go there, because when your ego is engaging in the spirit world, everything you say is a link to your head and a link to your body and the interactions with spirits. And that's why people go insane, go to the mental ward, and talk to Jesus. But I don't know fucking nothing. Whatever, okay? I ain't going there. So, anyway, I'm on my way. I drop down. I'm letting go of all connections I can to the people in St. Lucian. And it's basically, when I let go, it's like I'm sliding down inside myself. And I'm letting go of all the connections. So I go down, and I just get to the top of the ocean, and I start bringing it in my body. And guess who shows up? Crazy Jesus. Who was waiting for me? Now, I was down the day before, never had a problem. No crazy Jesus. Now, he knew I came down because of the noise in my head. Remember, he's doing what Christ is doing to me. So he knows all about me. Crazy Jesus. He's not allowed in St. Lucian, okay? Because that was a court order. He's not allowed to see. Okay? Now, I shot him with a shotgun that I made a while ago in the illusion, because he wouldn't leave me alone. And I was trying to probably get to the ocean. I can't remember. Either way, I shot him. He went and got healed up, and he has it out for me. Well, here he is, right on top of me. And I'm laying there. I want to go in the ocean, and I can't. So what he does, he comes up to me. He goes, "So, Richard, how you doing? You got quite the fucking spine, don't you? You think you're pretty good, eh? You think you're pretty good?" And he's rubbing my shoulder. He's going, "You think you're pretty good, eh, buddy?" And he's rubbing my face like this. And I'm like, oof. You know, because he's pervert anyway. So he's rubbing me and he's giving me shit. He's belittling me. And I don't say nothing. I'm like, I gotta get back to St. Lucian. I gotta get this fucking guy off me. So I start coming back up. I come back up. And I'm back in the parking lot beside my house. Beside the truck place in my house. I'm standing in the parking lot. Christ is watching. My wife's watching. The kids are watching. Because I came back. They're always watching me. And my buddy Jesus is watching. And I come back up. And all of a sudden the kids and Jesus and my wife are all freaking out because he was stalking the kids. He's standing in St. Lucian. Jesus is saying, "You gotta get the hell out of here. You gotta get the hell out of here. You're not supposed to be here. You're breaking the law right now." The Jesus that's above me. Everybody's yelling at him to get the hell out of my property. I bought this fucking place. Alright? I made 100 goddamn vehicles and trucks to buy this place. This is my place. He's standing there. Here I am with that shotgun in my hand. And he's yelling about something. He's going, "Rah, rah, 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 rah," yelling at everybody. And then I went, and I put the shotgun right up to his face. And he goes, "Oh yeah, you think you're so fucking tough? He goes, "What are you gonna do with that? Shoot me?" And then everybody, my kids, mostly, my kids started saying, "Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him." So I went, poof. I shot his face off, and I remembered my past life when I was a Native American, and the white guy shot me in the face, blew my face off. And that was in physical reality. But in this reality, he don't. He just loses his skins. His soul's still there, but you can't, you know. But his skins are like all over the place. Anyway, so I shot him in the face. He backed up and he's going, and poof! I shot him in the hip and the leg. So I shot him there in the leg. I took out a fire card and I threw it at him, and he went up in flames. But the flames don't hurt. It's just a tool to distract. Okay, it's just a tool to distract you. So, I know I'm laughing, it's bad, but you gotta be there, right? It was such an extreme thing, and I'm like, oh fuck, and I realized, oh no, I did it. I fucking screwed up, and I screwed up bad. I committed abuse, and he's still a Jesus, okay? He's still regarded as a Jesus that's just being healed, but me and him been at it for a long time. So I was in St Lucian, and I shot Jesus in the face. That's basically a death sentence for you. Oh, fuck. So, I'm laying there. He goes to the hospital. They take him to the hospital. Christ is pissed at him. And Christ is pissed at me. The one that was watching me. My buddy Jesus, he comes over and goes, write a report. Write everything that happened. Write a report right now and give it to me. So I'm sitting here. I'm laying there. I write the report. I write my report, my ego perception, and my innocence writes his report. What he witnessed and what I witnessed and what happened. Just what happened. I give it to him and he sends it away. And he knows I'm in shit. So at that point, I'm in bed sleeping. I'm in bed laying there, trying to go to sleep when this happened, because I was trying to go to sleep in the ocean, remember? I was going down to the ocean to go to sleep, to get the noise out of my head. When creepy Jesus started petting me. So it was like he's giving me shit, belittling me, but he's petting me and loving me. It was fucking fucked up, man. Oh. Anyway, I don't like it. And then I came up to St Lucian. I should have shot him down there. It's all free reign down there. Okay? If you shoot somebody down there, you got 3 more guys that want your ass, to kick your ass. Okay? This is the way it is, like gangland down there. Fuck. But in St Lucian, you can't do that shit. Nothing. No abuse, nothing. But I'm very abusive verbally. And sometimes I get in a fight, like I stabbed Todd. I stabbed him with a sword. But that was in a dream, so I'm exempt from it. It wasn't intentional. It was in the dream, but I was dreaming, 100% dreaming. But I was dreaming reality, and I don't know I'm dreaming I'm dreaming reality in St Lucian. When I'm dreaming I'm in St Lucian, and I'm playing with all the kids and I'm having a good time in St Lucian. Well, Todd came along, was pissing me off repeatedly over a period of days. So finally I had enough, and I took my fucking sword and stabbed him. Right? To me, when I'm doing it, it's just a dream. And then I wake up, and I'm still there, and Jesus is there yelling at me, and his dad and kids crying and everything. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm still learning between St. Lucian world and the illusion world, okay? Sorry. Anyway, I was fully conscious, and I wasn't dreaming when I shot Jesus in the face, the crazy Jesus, in the face with the shotgun and set him on fire. Oh, and the dog came running out after I shot him. Boom, the second time, the dog came out, and the dog came out, and my dog came out, running out of the house, jumped up in the air, fucking grabbed him, started shaking him on the ground. Fuck, it was chaos, man. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh, but it was funny. The dog's going, It's a big dog too. And I took my card out, set him on fire. And what the card is, I already did a video on this. The card, it's like a playing card, like a deck of cards. You take one out and it has a fire picture on it. When you throw the card hits the person. As soon as the card hits the person, it goes poof, like gasoline, and it fires. You go on fire and it distracts the person. So if I'm in the illusion, instead of making a shotgun, I use these cards, and they're harmless. All it is, it looks like fire, but it ain't hot. Okay? It's nothing. But the guy doesn't know. He reacts as it is fire. But it ain't. He don't get burnt. Nothing. Just totally don't hurt. It just disorients you. You think you're on fire, but you're not. It's a magic trick. Anyway, Jesus does it to me all the goddamn time, so I just learned off him. So instead of getting in a fight and a bunch of guys are chasing me, I just go, hold on, you ugly suckers. And they go, what are you? And I go, you ever play cards? I go, look at this. And I take all the cards out and I go, they all go up in flames. They're all going, ah! And I'm running away back to St Lucian. It's a distraction so I can get the hell out of there. That's what I do. But now I got new enemies, big time gangsters. I hang out with Jesus. Well, whatever they are, and they want revenge. And they're kicking my ass. Bashed my face in. So I decided I needed a gun. I made a gun and I shot Jesus in the face. Stupid. I should have shot him down in the illusion. If I would have shot him in the illusion, I wouldn't be in trouble. So I fall asleep. I wake back up. I wake back up in St. Lucian in my house. 2 cops. Oh, these cops are badass. They were laughing and shaking my hand and everything. But they're big, man. Holy shit. There's a bunch of other Jesuses around, a bunch of official people. I didn't know. I'm just laying in bed. And then they say, Rich. He goes, we reviewed the events that happened to you and decided, since you're in the physical body, you have to go to Greenway and make peace. I go, what the hell's Greenway? They go, and then my Julie goes, that's the place where you go to talk to the crazy Jesus, to be friends with him. I'm like, oh, fuck. And I got all pissed off because I don't want to be friends with him. It's not that I don't want to be his enemy. I don't even want to, just go away. Go to the other side of St. Lucian and bye-bye. I don't want nothing to do with you. Why are you still here talking to me? You're not allowed in St. Lucian, but here he is talking to me. Go away. He's got this obsession with me. He loves me or something. He loves my innocence. And he wants to turn my soul into I don't even know what. Some transsexual thing. He's into this transsexual stuff. I don't know what the hell it is. Anyway, I just don't want anything to do with him. But that's what, and still I'm dealing with him. So I shot him, and here we are. Now, so the fucking cops took my gun. So I gotta make another one. So I gotta make a better one. I'm gonna put a light on the end, and I'm gonna have a little laser thing, so like, no mistakes. You know, I gotta make new bullets and everything. Pissed me off. Took my gun, man. Anyway, maybe I can get it back. I don't know. This happened yesterday. I don't know. So I have to go to Greenway. Oh, Greenway is a place where they took him. I don't have to go. I have to go. I can stay here in St. Lucian at my home, but I have to go for daily visits to the psych ward to have talks with crazy Jesus and become friends with him. Get drunk, not get drunk, but hash out our issues. Find out what the problem is. There's beautiful, she's fucking beautiful. A beautiful nurse there. Oh my God, she's hot. Oh. Anyway, I don't really like psychologists, but she is beautiful. Anyway, I gotta go sit and hammer it out with Crazy Jesus. I don't even know what the problem is. All I know is he's stalking me and my kids. Go away. So I gotta go back and do that. I thought it was over. Like I went and had three or four sessions with him. I woke up having a session. I'm tired, like after the chaos. I saw the cops, all that. I'm laying there talking to them, finding out what my punishment is and whatever, which is Greenway, and then I fall back asleep. And I'm having a dream where I'm talking to somebody, and the guy, this is freaky, man. I'm talking. This is the same. I ain't even got out of bed yet to have a piss, okay? I'm sleeping again. And I'm in a dream where I'm talking to some guy, and he's pissed at me. And I don't know who he is. I'm dreaming. It's a dream. And then he says something. He yells in my face. He goes, and it really pissed me off when he said something like, "It's my fault. It's my fault that this happened," or whatever. And I got so fucking mad. I went, and he had this, and it was all what was coming out of him when he was accusing me. He was accusing me. It was all bullshit. He was accusing me, and of what I did. I don't know what I did. I have no fucking clue what this guy's bitching about. But the way he said it, and what I felt coming off, and when he said it, was he was accusing me, and it was venom and spite, and just that coming right out of his face, right, and I could feel it on me, and I got so mad, I pulled my fist back, and I went, BANG! And I jolted awake, and as I punched him in the face, I woke up, and I punched the wall, where I had to sleep beside a wall, right there, to the wall, right there. Well, that's where I sleep. Anyway, I punched the wall. I realized then it was Crazy Jesus hooked up to me and was yelling at me because I shot him in the face, sick the dog on him, set him on fire. And he was yelling at me why he is the way he is because of me. I don't know why he fell in love with my innocence, okay? But he's obsessed with my innocence. He's in love with my innocence, and he was teaching me to be. He was inverting my dreams for months, inverting my dreams to be transsexual. And he was showing. This is the dreaming he gave me that changed what's happening next. When I went to St. Paul. And you know where yet. It's going to be long, so just hang in there, guys. I'm trying to get through this as best I can. So, he accused me of all this shit. I wake up, I'm laying there, blah, blah, blah. And, where was I? I'm lost. Okay, I'm going to cut it here. I got to think of where I am. Hang on. Hey, okay, I'm back. I remember now. So, I wake up the second time, and the cops are there, and everybody's still there telling me what to do, what's going to happen to me, and I have to go to Greenway and all this shit, and I'm banned from this and banned from other things. So, I'm laying there, I'm pissed, because I think it's all a conspiracy from Jesus. The Overwatch Jesus that's watching me, that hooked up to me in his bubble. But he's been so fucking nice. And I'm like, well, that's nice, but I think it's a conspiracy. I'm even thinking it's the other Jesus that used to be there that trained Crazy Jesus. They're buddies. I still think it's him. I'm like, how do I know it's not you? And I'm questioning them. Okay, I'm like, you set me, this is all psyop. You set me up. You wouldn't juice me. And the second time I went down there, you're supposed to protect me, but you didn't. Crazy Jesus came up. I shot him in the face. He came up here with me. It was my property, so I shot him in the face. And he goes, yeah. He goes, you got that on your side. It was on your property, and you shot him. Now, if I would have done it outside my property, it would have been a different thing, okay? But it was on my property. I was shooting an intruder that came up out of the illusion. He's banned. Banned from St Lucian. All of it. This Jesus. He came up into St Lucian, my property, my house, where my kids were, and he's stalking my kids. What the fuck do you think I was going to do? I got my shotgun and blew his fucking head off. I go, okay. And they go, you know what's going to happen now? Retribution. He's got to get retribution. It's got to be even. I go, well, I already know that because I got my face bashed in. I spent 2 days in fucking Advil. I go, okay. So I'm telling Jesus, in the spirit world, like, you don't even know. You don't even know. I'm walking down the street in reality here. And when I'm in St. Lucian, totally, I see two realities. Now, St. Lucian reality is a little fuzzy, but I can still see it. All of it. It's messed up. That's how bad it gets, guys. Maybe I don't tell any of the doctors. I don't want to go to the nut house. I know how I got here, and I'm trying to get out. But right now, this is the drama I'm in, so pay attention. This is the fucking spirit world, okay? And I'm telling you how it works between St. Lucian and my body and my soul and where I'm mixed up. So, I'm not accusing Jesus. I just want to know. I go, who are you? You set me up? Is this a psyop? And he goes, no. And I go, why did you bring me back? I was totally gone from St. Lucian, back in my body. Why did you bring me back with all them head devices? Why did you bring me back with putting Julie inside me? To bring me back, to engage me in drama back in St. Lucian. And I'm going, man, don't do that. I told for 9 fucking years, I told you guys to stop bringing me back. When I'm gone, I want to stay gone. I don't want to be back in St. Lucian. No. Every new Christ I get, because I'll get a Christ for a few months. And eventually, he's like, I'm out of here, man. They get me a new Christ. And he watches it. I'm out of here. And each one of them starts over again. I'm sick of it. How many fucking times do I gotta do this? So I'm accusing them. Are you the old Christ? Are you still the old Christ? Are you a new Christ? Did you set me up? Is this a psyop? Is this some kind of lesson game that I'm supposed to be learning and I failed? I don't know. He ain't talking. Pissing me off. So, he's got to get his revenge. Crazy Jesus has to get his revenge. Because it's a spirit world. Balance. And that's a Christ lesson. Stay away from violence. It's a universal lesson. Maybe Christ is teaching me. Maybe this crazy Jesus is teaching me. But this is the balance. It's messed up. So crazy Jesus is going to come shoot me in the face. Or bash my face in. Come hell or high water, he's going to do it to balance it out. To balance out our playing field. And Christ told me this is going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Because the universe has to have balance between the people. And what happens here on Earth is a little more dense and takes longer to happen. But in the spirit world, in your soul world, it's faster. It happens fast. From me shooting him the first time, because he was stalking my daughter, it took 2 days for him to find me, sneak up, and bash my face in with a baseball bat or whatever he used. Okay? And that's when I couldn't hear or see anything. So I was defenseless. But my soul saw it all. But not my spirit, my innocence saw it all. My soul saw it all. But I didn't. I wasn't there because I had left. I took my mind out of St. Lucian world. And it took me a damn month to do it. That's when he came and got me. I didn't even experience. They told me like 3 weeks later that I got beat up by him. And that was the balancing act between when I shot him in the illusion for stalking my daughter. He came back and bashed my head in. And that's why Christ has the laws. Christ has laws. You fuck with the laws, and the laws are in balance too. Keeping the balance between, it's crazy, man. I don't know these laws, these basic laws. I'm learning them really quick. But anyway, at this point, he's saying it's going to happen. He's going to come back and he's going to bash your head in. Because it has to be balanced. That's the natural law of things. And this is what Christ told me. I'm like, oh, fuck that. I don't ever want to see him again. So, I sucked the shotgun from the cop. I loaded it, and I said, here, shoot me in the face. And he goes, for real? And I go, yeah, shoot me right now in the face. I already got shot in a past life as a Native American from some white scumbag. Fucking piece of shit. In a past life, killed me in this physical body in a past life. Anyway, I already know what it's like. So, blast me one. Right here, right in the head. And I go, no eyes and ears. Just shoot me in the head area, in the brain area, not my eyes and ears, because my ears fucked. My ears screwed up in energy and everything, and not my eyes. I need my eyes. I need to see physically. It messes with you physically too. Okay, I can go on and make a video about that someday. So anyway, I go. I don't want to see the guy. I'd rather have Jesus Christ balance it out right here. Bounce it up, shoot me in the head. And he goes, are you kidding? And I'm like, no, shoot me in the fucking head right now. He's going to do it, or you can do it. And you're Jesus Christ, and you're looking out at me. And he goes, okay. And so I stood there, I put my head where I wanted to hit. And he found a good spot. And I went, and he pulled the trigger. Boom! The trained Jesus, I'm on the ground. Trained Jesus picks me up. Half my head, this part of my head right here, gone. He picks me up, runs me to the hospital. It's just fucked up, man. It don't hurt. It didn't hurt. I could just feel that spot gone. And didn't hurt initially. Didn't hurt. The nurses come running in, they're freaking out. And I'm laying there. I'm still in bed. I ain't got up to piss yet. I have to go. And the nurses, they're like, what did you get shot with? And I'm like, oh no. She goes, I don't know what these things are. There's millions of them. And she's picking out these millions and millions of, it was amethyst crystal shards. I forgot to change the fucking bullets. Oh, like, fuck. So, here I am with amethyst crystal shards in my fucking head. Half my head's gone. Amethyst crystal shards all the way to the other side. All in my head, in my neck and everything. And so Jesus started healing me up, okay? So when Jesus heals you up, the skins heal faster. So the skins are healing, I can see them healing slowly. Then the plasma stuff, the whatever it is, ectoplasma, it's starting to come out, and it hurt, and it's coming out my neck, and it's coming out, and it hurts, and they're soaking it up as fast as they can with rags, and they're sticking the rags in there, soaking up. It's like a mesh rag they have, and they put it in there, and it soaks up the plasma, plasma, and it's like liquid, goopy, real thick, goopy liquid, like Elmer's glue. That's what it's like, Elmer's glue. But it's not sticky. It solidifies into slimy yellow, hard stuff. I don't know. But anyway, from what I've seen, I had enough of it going through me. So they shot me. Christ went. I wrote, as I was laying there, I wrote a report. Christ, big Christ, Jesus Christ, witnessed it. He's the one who shot me to balance it out. He said, that's great. my whole family, the police, the commissioners and smart people and law enforcement people all saw it happen. Christ took me to the hospital. I shot myself in the head. I'm writing my report. Police writing their reports. Everybody's writing their reports. The universe is balanced between me and crazy Jesus. Now, I took that away from crazy Jesus. He gets no revenge on me, which is probably what he wants because he's a little drama queen. And he loves that shit. Sex and violence. That's all he's about. And for some reason, he's obsessed with me. I don't know why. It ain't been I've had other Jesus Christ obsessed with me and fallen in love with me and wanted to have sex, but I wasn't going to do it. And they left peacefully and cried and things whenever they went away. I'm trying to heal. I don't have time to deal with his little mental issues, okay? I don't have time. Fuck, I don't want to deal with that shit. Alright, so anyway, the universe is balanced. I spend the afternoon, go take pictures of birds, I come back, go on the computer, watch a hockey game, I go to bed, fall asleep. As soon as I wake up in the middle of the night, poof, they're taking me. I go, we're going. I go, why? He goes, people are out to get you. And I'm like, oh, for Christ's sake. People are out to get me and I don't want to be here. Because too much happened. I need to, and I told him that earlier. I need to be somewhere else. This is too much craziness going on in my home. Just take me somewhere else. So they decided, I woke up and they go, Rich, we're going. Don't move. I go, where are we going? They go, we're going to St. Paul. I go, I'm still half out. I just got done watching a hockey game. I go, I don't want to go to Minnesota. Take me to Winnipeg. I like the Jets. They go, we're not taking you to fucking St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm like, where are you taking me? They go, St. Paul. I go, yeah, Minnesota. And they go, I'm out of it, right? I go, I don't like fucking Minnesota. And I like the Jets. So take me to Winnipeg. And they go, we're taking you to St. Paul, St Lucian. It's like on the other side of the city, suburb of the city. So and I realized that, and then I'm like, okay. So they picked me up and whisked me there. And I'm there now and they put me in a room with another kid, like me, more or less, another soul that was there. And I went on the internet because I couldn't sleep. And it would be nice and quiet here, right? I go, juice me up, let me fall asleep when I get back. And I go, okay. So I went on the computer, I was watching reruns of hockey games to find out who won and stuff. It's like 2 in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning. And finally I go back to bed. The whole time I was conversing, I could hear it. That's why I watch the computer and watch videos, so I don't have to fucking hear it in my head. I'm thinking, oh Christ, how am I going to get to sleep? I go, look, Jesus, juice me when I go back to bed, or I'm going to the ocean. I go, I ain't got time for this shit. I go, whatever. I don't have no fucking weapons. They took all my weapons away to go down to the ocean, which I tried to do earlier when I went to bed, when I ended up, and I'm thinking, I don't want to go through that again, right? Now, if I would have shot him in the illusion, when I was going to the ocean, when I was down in the illusion, the balance thing is different. I don't know. And I wouldn't be going to Greenway. I wouldn't be going to this place. It would have been subtle. I defended myself. He was there belittling me, petting me, stroking me, caressing me, but yelling insults in my head. I don't know, that's what he does. If I would have shot him there, it would have been it would have been, okay, whatever. And that's it. He could have came for revenge, or he might not have. I don't know. But anyway, I wouldn't be illegally fucked like I am in St. Lucian. That's why I'm back here because I'm abusive and I'm a threat, and everybody's kind of scared. So they want to send me somewhere else to evaluate me, let me calm down, all that shit. So here I am in this place called St. Paul. And it's nice. I got up, I looked up on the patio. I'm in a room up in like the 3rd story of this big white building on a cliff in the ocean. It's right on the ocean, and there's green trees and places, and people are walking around. And it's Christ-controlled building. People are healing and stuff. And I don't know if it's the psych ward or whatever, but it was beautiful, and it was nice. White walls, like it looked like I don't know. Anyway, you get the picture. It was nice and white. It's all white, like white walls, white patio, green trees, green grass, and the ocean. And it's another little beta city outside St Lucian, called St. Paul, which I thought was St. Paul, Minnesota. Because that's all I think about. Because I was still in a hockey game, watching a hockey game. I thought that was funny. Everybody's like, what the fuck is St. Paul, Minnesota? What is that? What's the jet? What's the Jets? Because this new Christ that I'm with, he don't know hockey. And here I'm ripping off hockey talk. My mind still thinks I'm in reality, because it's just like reality. I don't want to go to St. Paul, Minnesota. There you go. It's not St. Paul, Minnesota. I want to go to Winnipeg. I want to watch the Jets play hockey. I don't know. I find it funny. Anyway, I'm there. And I go back to bed after an hour or so. I lay down and fall asleep. Beautiful. Nothing happened. Didn't have to go. Christ didn't even juice me. I just fell asleep and it was quiet. So somehow I let go and all the stuff went away, which was nice. Anyway, I wake up and actually I'm dreaming now. I'm dreaming and I'm in a place. I'm dreaming and I'm on an old building. And I'm on top of the building. And there's stairs going up to the 2nd floor, and it's like a castle. Big giant rock. The whole building is big rock. Big giant rocks. Not rocks, like a bank or an old bank, or made out of big giant stone blocks. Huge. Anyway, it's huge, like a castle. Big giant long castle. And I'm running around, I'm doing things, and I'm with this guy. And we're looking for books, and he's showing me these books. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I go, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. And we come to this one room, and I want to go in there. I want to go in the room, because there's old stuff. The room is sealed. And the roof on it is cracked. The rock is cracked. And you can go in from the roof. But no one's supposed to go in. And there's all stuff in there. They sealed this room off and put all the books in there. And I'm thinking, I go to the guy, there's secret places in here that they sealed the rooms off with cool stuff inside. Like time capsules. And he goes, I think so too. And I go, I think that's one right there. And it's cracked and we can see it. And there was cool things in there. Things from a long time ago. And I go, we should get him in there and steal them. He goes, we ain't stealing nothing. And he goes, well, I'd sure like to get in there with you and take a look. And he has this big mag light, and he's shining it in the crack, right? He's shining it in the crack, and we're looking at all the things in there, and he has this big mag light. And I'm like, shit, I want a mag light too. And he goes, yeah, well, whatever. Then I get up, and we leave that place, and I'm running. And here's what happens with my cousin, and he's got these extension cords. And he's ordering me to go with him. I'm like, fuck you, right? And this is the guy I can't stand. In reality, my cousin screwed me over real bad. I disowned him. In reality. Here he is showing up. And I just had a big fight with him a while ago, over and over and over, in the spirit world. So here he is again in the spirit world. I'm like, he's got these extension cords, and he wants me to go work for him to do this stuff. And I'm like, fuck off, right? I want to kick his ass. I'm ready to punch him. Not Jesus, but the guy I was with, like, come on, we gotta go. And I left. and left my cousin in the spirit world, in this castle, in the dream I'm having. I wake up from the dream. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, what's going on, man? Where is this place? Where am I? And it turns out, the kids tell me, they go, my wife tells me, and Jesus tells me, you're leaving St. Paul and you're going back to St. Lucian. But we had to stop for gas and you wanted a book. So we took you to the Cremore'e. I'm like, what? The Cremore'e. And I go, what's that? And they go, it's an old library or whatever in St. Lucian. We had to stop to get gas, and we were bringing you back from St. Paul in a cab. And Jesus was driving the cab because we thought it would be cool that you could see. They go, did you see the cab ride? And I'm like, no, I didn't see that. I just remember this building I was in. And they go, yeah, you wanted a book to read, so we stopped here to get gas, and Jesus took you in to get a book so you could read it. And it's like a school learning center, a city center type thing. People go there and read books and stuff in St. Lucian. And I wanted to go get a book, but I ended up, me and Jesus were looking around. I go, hey, Jesus. He goes, yeah. I go, it's a pretty nice mag light you got there. He's like, thanks, buddy. This is the Jesus I work with at my place in St. Lucian. He goes, you like that mag light? And I go, yeah. And he goes, yeah, it was free. And I go, yeah, I know, I made it. And what I did was, Jesus needed a light, and so I made him, I created it. 2 years ago, I created it for him, a mag light. And here it is. He has the mag light, and he's looking around in this building with it. And I remembered, I made that fucking mag light, right? And he goes, oh yeah, I still got it. It's the best light, and everybody wants one, but they didn't get it. And I go, I made 3 of them or whatever. And he goes, I know. So anyway, I thought that was cool that he had the mag light I made 2 years ago. And he was using it in my dream. And I remembered, I made it. That's cool, eh? And anyway, the cab I made, it was a New York cab. I made it last year. And they told me, they go, you like your cab? And I go, yeah. Well, I didn't see the ride. And I go, was the cab the one I made? And they go, yep. And I go, you didn't sell it? And he goes, nope, not yet. So they drive around in the cab that I created. They ain't sold it. It's still at the shop back where I live. And they're using it to drive around. So they came and picked me up in the cab in St. Paul, and they're driving me back. They thought it'd be nice that I could look out the window and see the city, because I don't get out to roam around too much by myself. And so they're driving me back. They had to stop and get gas, and I wanted a book to read. My soul did. Then I started dreaming about the place, which I've been there before. I know I've been there. I dreamt about it a couple times. And it's a really nice place, man. You won't believe it. And I remember that there's a librarian or something. She was really mean, like, not more mean to me. She had some problems, and I'm going, that girl in there, she got some problems. And they go, oh, you know. And I go, she was mad at that guy. And there was some guy she was really pissed at, a coworker. She was a librarian, she was pissed, and I was asking her about something, and she was focused on that guy over there, and she fucking hated him. Oh, she was mad. And her face was like, talking to me. And I thought it was towards me, but it was towards the guy she had to deal with, a co-worker. Anyway, I told them about that. And they wanted to know if I saw the car ride, like Ego. And I go, no, I don't remember no car ride. All I remember is this place I'm in. And they go, yeah, well, you're still in it, and we're still talking to you in it, and I'm awake in my bed. I'm like, really? And they go, yeah, you're still staying there. I'm like, holy shit. They go, come on, we're getting back in the cab, we gotta go. So I fell back asleep. I fell back asleep, don't remember anything. Anyway, they brought me back. I woke up again, and I'm back here in St. Lucian. And I don't know what's going on. They ain't told me yet. But this is what Grace told me. He said, Rich, as soon as I woke up, he goes, Rich, I'm in St. Lucian. I woke up in St. Lucian. Christ goes, the Overlord Christ, or whatever, the big Christ, that watches over me, he said, you said this happened a while ago, and this never came out in the court case with the crazy Jesus. This never came out in the court case. But I reviewed what happened to you. He goes, when you were sleeping, I reviewed what happened to you, and I seen it. And he goes, now, I saw it. I got proof, 100% proof. You're clean. He goes, now I don't even know what he saw, but he goes, you're done with this guy. He's totally gone. Basically, and he said he lied to the courts, he lied to himself, and he lied to Christ about what he did to you. And he lied about it, and my innocence told Christ that he did this, whatever he did to me. I don't even know what it is. Here in my head, my soul knows. He goes, your soul told me that he did this to you. I reviewed it, and when you were sleeping, I took that experience, I reviewed it, and it's exactly what happened. And he goes, 100%. He goes, that's what happened. And because he lied to Christ and he lied to himself, and he gotta go atone for that. You'll never see him again. It's all over. Now I wanted to be. When I was in St. Paul, I'm like, okay, my Christ lessons ain't got me nowhere. I am sick of this. And I told Christ, I'm done with the Christ lessons. I'm sick of it. I've had it. I don't want it anymore. When I do these Christ lessons, nothing but bad shit happens. I go, I'm sick of it. I go, watch me or not. I'm living in St. Lucian. I'm doing my stuff. Nice and peaceful. Everybody's going to be happy. No more Christ lessons. No more implants. No more sex trauma. No more bullshit. No more fucking digging for my secrets. And no more fighting with anybody. I go, I'm done with this Christ stuff. And he goes, I don't think, and that's what I told him when I was in St. Paul. He goes, oh, and by the way, he goes, I think it would be bad for you if you stopped your Christ lessons, because then you won't be watched 24/7 by me or others like me. And he goes, that's a bad move. I want you to think about it for a couple days before you make the decision. So that's where I stand right now. He told me that 2-3 hours ago, and that's where I'm at right now. So don't talk to the dead, because this is what you get. Bye-bye.